Welcome to Mr. Belle Kitchen today. Today I have my daughter Charmel with me. Today what are we gonna be doing?
Today we're going to be making a baked chicken using our new and nice fabulous Power XL. As you know, in recent videos we've been using the Power XL a lot. We've made french fries, air fried chicken, air fried pork chops, and if you guys haven't seen that, you should check it down. You should go check out those videos. And the Power XL is a really good purchase because it's a healthier way when you're making like french fries or fried chicken. You're not using as much oil as you normally would when you're just heating up your pot and pouring oil to it. So it's much healthier for you and your family, and it's just a better alternative overall because you're not getting as much oil as you normally would when you eat just a piece of chicken or a french fry. You only use a little oil on each side. So yeah, you should definitely go purchase one of these because they are really good.
And as you know, this is the pandemic. We are cooking with our family, cooking with your kids. Bring them in the kitchen with you, cook with them. It'll help them get off the computer or whatever they're doing and see what they like to cook. And this is a good way so everybody learn how to cook. And by the way, I would like to thank everybody from watching the videos and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to it, subscribe to it. And we have many more videos to put in. Let's get started.
Alright, so our ingredients will be a 1 whole baked chicken, seasoning salt, garlic powder, slap your mama seasoned Cajun seasoning, black pepper, 3/4 cup of water, some green beans, and some baby potatoes, 8 baby potatoes.
And so now my daughter gonna get started, and I'm gonna let her season it up and everything. Let's get started.
Okay, so first we're going to season it with...
She's gonna season the backside first since
Yes.
it's gonna be laying down. That way the season will be nice all over it. She's gonna start with the black pepper.
So I'm going to put the black pepper on the chicken.
The black pepper on the chicken, and then after the black pepper, she should be putting a little bit slap your mama.
You're going to put the slap your mama seasoning.
And like I say, this right here is a very good seasoning when you're cooking. It's kind of like Cajun, and it tastes good. So now we trying this in air fryer, and I'm going to use a little garlic powder right here and put this on the back side of it and everything, and just put a little of that on there and let it come out nice and good. And I'm going to put a little seasoning on it, little seasoned salt, and
make sure to get your chicken nice and fully covered.
And
that way
everything.
When you bite into it, you'll be able to taste the seasoning.
The seasoning. You want to turn it over for me on the front side so I can season it? Just pick it up and turn it over. Pick it up like this and turn it over. We're going to flip it over, as you see. Yeah, just like that. We're going to season this side of it. Season everything. Get this chicken nice and good. Put a little powder on it. Yeah, put a little powder.
Then I'm going to add a little black pepper.
And we're going to put a little slap your mama on it. And that should be about seasoned. What we're going to do, we're going to bake the chicken first on the front side, and then we flip it over. We'll be putting the potatoes and the green beans in.
So now I'm going to set our Power XL onto the bake preset, which is right there. So I'm just going to go to bake. And then I'm going to change the temperature to 375 degrees.
She's setting it on 375.
And then I'm going to change the time to, we're going to cook this for 60 minutes. And then we're going to press start, but it's going to preheat first. And so we're going to add the chicken in when it says add food.
Come back to Mr. Belle Kitchen.
As you can see, it says add food. So now we are going to open it, and we are going to pour in our 3/4 cups of water. This is gonna help the chicken just cook a little, and my dad's gonna add in our baked chicken.
And my hands is clean, so I'm gonna put this chicken in. And I'm gonna let my daughter close it up. Put it in just like that.
And then we're going to close it. And we're going to press start. And now we're just going to let that cook for 60 minutes and we'll be back with you guys.
And we're gonna let that cook for 60 minutes. And then later we're gonna cut our potatoes and green beans and put it in the oven. Welcome back. We're gonna open up the Power XL and see how the baked chicken look. My daughter gonna open. You wanna open that, Charmel?
Yep, first I'm going to press cancel and then I'm going to open it and see our baked chicken.
Yeah, the baked chicken is baked.
We flipped it over, so now my dad's gonna take out the chicken, and what we're going to do is we're going to set it for 3 minutes just to bake on that side, and then we're gonna put it in once it says add food. So I'm gonna change this preset to bake, and then I'm gonna set the time to 3 minutes, and then temperature 375. And then I'm going to press start and let that preheat, and then when it says add food, we're going to add the chicken. So while we wait for our chicken to finish preheating, we're going to slice our potatoes in halves and cut them into fourths.
And she cut it into fours. She's cutting it in half, cutting it into fours, and then she's going to put it in the pan.
Put a little oil into the pan, and it looks like our Power XL. So now we're going to add in our chicken. So we're going to open this, and my dad's going to add in the chicken.
So now I'm going to put the chicken in, and it's on the, I'm going to put it on the back side and let it cook. I'm going to sit it in. My daughter going to close it up.
We're going to put the chicken in, and then we're going to close it, and then press start. And we're going to let it cook for 3 minutes on that side. Now, back over here, we put a little oil into the pan, and we're just going to brush the oil all over the pan, and then we're going to put in our potatoes and our green beans. So now, I'm going to put in the potatoes. Just like this, just going to put them in, scatter them around a bit. And then we're going to add in our green beans.
She just put
like that. And then we're going to scatter them around, that way they have space and they bake well. You're going to get a little more oil, and then you're just going to put it all over your vegetables. Welcome back. So now our chicken is done, and we're just going to press cancel, and we're going to open it and take a look. As you can see, it's nice and brown. So now my dad is going to take out the chicken, and then after he takes out the chicken, we're going to bake our potatoes.
Now I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to put it right over here. It looks like it's nice and done and everything on both sides. As I flip it, as you can see, it's nice and done.
Okay, so now we have our oven set. Now I'm just going to press bake, and we're going to set it to 375, and we're going to cook it for
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Going to let it preheat, and then we're going to put in our potatoes and green beans. So now it's done preheating, and we're going to put our potatoes and green beans in, and we're going to let that bake as said before for 10 minutes. So now it's finished. I'm just going to pull it out and make sure that it's cooked.
Okay, good. And I'm going to take it out take the pan out, and we're going to take a look at it, and she's going to pan it with a fork and see if the potatoes is soft.
Potatoes aren't soft yet. It's still hard.
And that potato's still a little bit hard, so we're going to put it back in for another 5 minutes so they can get nice and soft. Just going to mix them up a little.
So I set it at 375, and we're going to let it cook for 5 minutes now, and we're not going to let it preheat.
And I'm putting it in.
And then I'm going to press start, and then start. Now it's cooking. And our baked chicken is done. And that's Cooking with the Bells. Make sure
Sure
to
you
like,
it,
comment, and subscribe.
subscribe.
Thank you.